fitness is really important. They do plenty of work, but it's varied. A lot of our horses have come on for their first runs, but they don't disgrace themselves first time out like she didn't. She was a good second, but they usually build on their first runs and then continue to get better through the season. And we usually have a really good time over Christmas and then into the spring, so that's always a time of year that I really look forward to getting to. Keeping the horses right mentally. We're lucky here that we've got a couple of 100 acres split into paddocks that we can all year round get them turned out. You see this horse here, like she galloped yesterday, so she's having a couple of hours outside with Brenda, having a good book and a play. Brenda was a rescue pony. She keeps everything company, so if there's horses that we worry about, she's in charge of them all. So she's small but mighty. She goes racing with 2-year-olds, like she's been to Nottingham, she went to Newcastle with the Ogden winning 2-year-olds. She's a real good little asset to have. I suppose the third thing is feeding is massively important. We're lucky, we're sponsored by our feed company Bluegrass, and they give me a lot of help. We've fed Bluegrass right from the beginning, and they're very good at sort of tailoring diets for horses, especially horses that have come from other yards that haven't been doing so well. Usually when they get on our feed they start to thrive. We, as I say, we like to vary everything, and we quite often take the horses down to Redcar Beach and they go down in big groups. They get to have a canter on the sand and a walk back through the water. Again, it's just about sweetening them up and varying their routine and giving them a little bit of interest away from the main gallops. We're lucky that we've got 3 different gallops here. We can use the grass, the straight all-weather, and then the small round gallop that you've just seen there. So if horses are getting bored, we can change up their routine and spark a bit of interest. I'm very patient, but obviously I understand like time is money, and it's about trying to work with the people that have similar values to you and are willing to give horses time. Luckily now the people I train for are very mindful of that, and I think a lot of horses' careers are finished after their novice hurdle season, which is a shame really. I think that's why you've got a shortage of the proper staying chasers. I just don't think they're lasting out that long, and it's nice that we've got some people to work with that are willing to give them the time. And now we've got these good people in place. Like I say, the systems are vitally important, from the vets, the farriers, the physios. Like I say, staff rota is really important. We've got a lot of jockeys that ride out here. They're all on sort of part-time contracts, and knowing who's in when is really important. And always be organised, have good systems in place so that things can't get missed. And I find that the better your system that you have in place, the more relaxed you can be with the training, because you know everything is just clicking away with clockwork. You can just take a step back, look at what's happening and sort of enjoy the day really. It's physically and mentally a very demanding job, and I think the trainers that have, you know, a bad year and then the next year they come back even stronger and better, I think that's something to be really admired. Everyone can inspire you in some way, and you can definitely learn something off everybody.